All right, so quick little, because when I hit 46 minutes on that video, it backed out. Quick little final synopsis here on the, let's get this in frame. DMT Diamond DUOSharp with a base. There's a little tag here to view the demo. If you guys want to do a screenshot of that and zoom in, you can. It's a WM8. It is a red and a green, so fine and extra fine. So obviously it's got all these instructions. Don't use it with oil. Sprinkle water. So you saw me sharpen an A2 iron and a high-speed steel iron, just with this. Nothing else, no strop, no nothing. Sorry, I'm kind of close, but this is the extra fine side. The fine side's down. One thing about this that I didn't do right in the video is that this holder has a two-stage snap down here. So if you look right now, see how this plate's moving around? It was moving around when I was sharpening. This has to go down more. Now it holds it perfectly fine and nice and tight. I would think this would be awesome if this moved in one more spot, because my trend plate is exactly the size of this without that little tab. So that would have been kind of cool if this thing would have one more graduation coming in, so you could put my trend plate in there too. You'd need the hold downs though on both sides actually. I don't know whether I'll use this in the stand. I probably won't. I probably will use this just like I do my trend plate, right on the my. Let's see, you guys can see that. My rubber mat right there. I'll probably use it right on that. If you didn't watch the previous video, watch it to see the results of planing. I just sharpened the A2 iron and the high-speed steel iron on this, both sides. No stropping, no nothing. They shaved hair. It felt horrible doing it. It was a horrible experience sharpening. It felt very coarse, but the results were phenomenal. End grain oak. Both, I expected that the A2 iron would do it. I didn't expect that the old Shelton, one of my smoothing planes with the high-speed steel iron in it, would do it. They both did, no problem. This is like a piece of glass. Took perfect shavings in end grain. It planed. This oak is smooth as a piece of glass. See the medullary rays there. I don't expect that I'm going to be able to get the light on it right, but this was just a rough sawn piece. You can still see some of the saw marks on it over here. Obviously a piece of pine to set up the planes. You can see the shavings. I mean, like I said, if you didn't watch the previous video, watch, because it showed the planing process and how well they planed after just using that plate. So it cut super fast on the A2, like nothing I've ever seen. If I have all A2 irons in my shop, which I've got just about every possible kind of iron between planes here, but every possible kind of iron there is, from laminated 1800s down to Stanleys to newer high-speed steel irons to A2 irons. It worked great. Very fast cutting, much faster than the trend diamond plate, much faster than a Waterstone. And the results are, this is the only, if you were just doing woodworking, you didn't want to show off. Chisels, plane irons, just for woodworking. And let's take out super crazy, highly figured stuff that you need to really know what you're doing to plane. Where you have to spend time preparing an iron and a particular plane just to do it. Take that out of the equation. I can do, I bought this. I got a gift certificate for Christmas, and I bought this at my It Burns Power Tools. This is the only stone you need. I don't need the fine side is very coarse. You cut super fast. The extra fine side is definitely not extra fine. I don't know what their definition is, but it did wear in some. It's only going to get better. I can feel the difference in the coarseness out here on the plate than I can in the middle just where I sharpened. It's only going to get better. For woodworking, I could use this one plate. I wouldn't need anything else. Grinder. Damaged iron. Grinder to that plate. No problem. Would need nothing else in the shop. Strop would be great, but I'm kind of shocked, really, to be honest with you. I did not expect it to, definitely didn't expect it to cut full width end grain. I expected it to cut the oak, but maybe struggle a little bit at full width. I mean, I barely had to push on the A2 iron. It cut, you know, full width, no problem, light pressure. I expected after I did it, and even though it shaved my arm, I expected to get raggedy shavings. I didn't. I planed this after doing the end grain. You know, this is dirty end grain too. I mean, it's just a piece of wood. I don't know if you can see this. You know, this is not a clean piece of wood. I just picked it up off the floor. You can see dirt on it. And planed the end grain right here on rough sun end grain. Perfectly smooth. I mean, you can see the rays and how crisp they are where it was planed, because there's no way I could ever pick up the finish here in the light. But I mean, planed this perfect, and then went back and planed full width shavings afterwards. So yeah, I'm shocked. That's all I can say. I would have to say that in my hand tool shop, which is where we are right now, this is the hand tool shop for the winter time. I think I could say that's the best $100 I ever spent. It was a gift, but that's the best $100 I've ever spent. That simplifies sharpening to a ridiculously simple level. And guys, look, you know, I'm just gonna tell you, I have Arkansas stones. I have water stones to 30,000. I have drawers full of stones. I have plates, which, by the way, these are great. Plates with film on them. I have diamond hones. I have diamond sharpening laps. I've got cheap diamond stones. Whoa, why did my light go crazy? Oh, I think I'm going dead. All right, it's going dead. Gotta go. I don't know if it's still recording, but it's going dead. It's the best $100 I ever spent, period. So, thanks for watching.